I like the He-Man shit in the background. That's tight.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. I like whatever's going on in your man cave. What's the where are you, man? I don't recognize that wall.
I'm in my dining room. Kitchen's right over here.
Okay.
This is a piece of art my uncle did. It's dope. Hey, I apologize. I don't have sunglasses. My car broke down today. I had to take it to the shop. Forgot to grab my sunglasses.
Oh, okay. Well, those look like sunglasses.
They have a tint on them, so let's just say they're sunglasses.
Yeah, it works. I'll make it fair. I'll go get my less sunglassy sunglasses.
Okay.
Hold.
There we go.
Yeah, these are red. Hold on, I gotta put my ears back on.
I like that shirt you're wearing.
Yeah. Some idiot made this shirt. I don't know.
You're right. I was an idiot to make that shirt.
I like this shirt.
It was like my worst seller. I wear it myself.
That's why you gave me one.
No, I wear it myself because they're comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's comfortable. And I think it looks cool. You were good at making clothes.
I was.
Yeah, you probably still are.
So what's up? Dollar bill, y'all.
Not much. Oh, welcome to Conversations in Sunglasses. This is to the 1 to 20 people out there watching this. It's what is it, like Fun with Flags or something? Like I didn't watch that.
That's Sheldon Cooper, baby.
Yeah. It's all about having fun, man. But did I ever show you my mug? It's like when there's hot coffee in it, the dinosaurs turn into skeletons, and when it's cold or empty, they come back to life or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it changes. It's pretty amazing.
That's super fancy. Jesus Christ.
So
can I drink during this call?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. Just don't stand up if you're pantless. That's my only request.
Light, we want some money for promoting you. Let's go.
Right?
Like, to your 1 to 20 viewers.
Yeah. Like show averages like somewhere in the teens. I mean, but I have 20 subscribers, so that's not bad. Like it's the average. Say what? I mean, I thought you had 20 subscribers
on YouTube.
Yeah,
maybe.
Or I think you have 21 actually.
I like you're all up in my shit.
Yeah, because it shows me some of my subscribers. Like most of them are anonymous. I don't know. Like it has to do with what your settings are, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know I never can tell who's like subscribed or not.
Yeah, most people you can't.
But some of them you can?
Yeah, and I don't know what it is. Like, I guess some people don't want you to know who they're subscribed to. I probably don't give a crap. I've given up on giving a crap about how I present online because, I'm an author. It's like my browser history is just a mess. Like the FBI knows my name, no doubt. I research all kinds of crazy things. So like, I don't care. It's like, I don't care if people know who I'm subscribed to. So, but I guess a lot of people do.
You got to do your research.
Yeah, it's true. And some writers, they're so meticulous about documenting like why they were searching what and for what project. And I don't even do that. I'm just like, I can tell you if you ask. It's like, why was I researching like the menstrual cycle of an elephant and whether or not like how prominent birth defects are from incestuous relationships? It's like, all right, I'll show you what I was writing at the time or what I was researching for, but I don't feel a need to document it. I'm just like, I'm a novelist, man. I look up crazy stuff. I want to know it all.
I think that would fly in the court of law.
Surely.
I'm a writer, yo.
Right. That's it.
It's
my only defense.
Conversations with sunglasses of who I am.
So what's new with you, man? I've like film wise, I haven't been able to keep up with like a family thing because I've had Amazon issues. We're having a war right now, me and Amazon.
Oh Lord.
But yeah. But I know that's been a thing, right? That's up there now, right? The little
we're
spin-off stuff.
We're doing like a 2.5 mini episode we're shooting, I think, in May.
Nice.
I have like 2 lines. Same shit I say in every fucking one, dude. It's like, it took care of it, you know? It took care of it. That's not actually how I do it. I'm going to play that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I've seen your work. I've seen your work. You do good stuff.
So your 1 to 20 viewers right now are wondering what's going on with my glasses. Are they glow in the dark? Is this guy in a neon house? What's up?
Yeah, it looks like you live in an art museum and that you're a very quirky fellow, which is not far from the truth. I mean,
corgi fellow?
Quirky.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you made up a word.
I do frequently make up words.
Right,
but
you're a writer. You can do that.
I guess. I think, songwriters get away with it more.
Is that a He-Man figure with wings?
Oh, the one on the top there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get him for you.
Yeah, get him. He's catching my eye. I see Ram Man over there too. Ram Man's the best. Oh, seriously? I'm talking to myself. You can hear me?
I'm having technical difficulties.
So I'm just talking to myself?
Yeah, pretty much. I just now heard you say that. I'm not very good at being a cyborg, apparently. And he's got his, buzz off.
Oh, man.
Have
you had that since you were a kid?
No, this is a new one.
You bought it recently?
Yeah. They've come out, they look like the 80s ones, but they have more like articulation. Like they can move and stuff. But cool. Like the old ones were pretty like.
Was that dude Buzzman in the original series?
Yeah.
You remember that better than I do. I didn't think I've seen. I'm sure I've seen them all.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, have you seen any of the new ones?
I watched a little bit of one of them. I think it was on Netflix or something.
Yeah.
Masters of the Universe. But there's several of them.
Yeah, there's like
Isn't that weird that they're running concurrently? Like, and they're different. It's like everyone wants to put out their own version of,
Yeah, it's strange. Like, it's a weird business model, but maybe it works. Because I guess they're trying to cater to 2 different audiences. Like, I think Masters of the Universe Revelation is aimed at old school fans. And then there's a CGI show that's aimed at kids that I guess they're trying to get new people into it. They're both pretty good. I liked Revelation a lot. It was pretty amazing. Highly recommend it to anyone who likes like superhero stuff, even. Like if you're not familiar with He-Man, you could check out Masters of the Universe Revelation, and it's epic. It is so epic.
Really?
Yeah.
On Netflix?
Yeah, on Netflix.
Okay. I've been trying to watch, man, but I constantly get messages and I get distracted, and then I'm like, I give up. But I will check it out. You know what's out right now that's back on fire is Better Call Saul.
Oh, really?
Season 5, dude. Season 4 was like torture, so boring. But they're in season 5, they're bringing back all the Breaking Bad people because this is what about Saul is the prequel to Breaking Bad, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're bringing all that whole cast back into this season. I think I'm on episode two, and I've seen two or three so far.
Uh-huh.
So that's kind of cool. It's taken off. Like everyone's really into it again.
Cool, cool. Yeah, I never watched Breaking Bad or anything.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like I'm just one of those folks who never got around to watching that one.
It is so amazing. You should definitely put that on your list.
Yeah, I mean that's what everybody recommends it. It must be good.
It's, it's genuinely organically amazing.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
I highly recommend it.
And it's about a teacher, right, who like can't pay his medical bills, so he starts dealing meth or something. That's what I need to do. That's my plan, really.
Well, he's a chemist, so he has the expertise to do that.
Ah,
You'll probably blow yourself up. In the show, he's like, I think he's a chemistry teacher. Actually, that's his job.
okay.
And then he gets cancer, and he can't afford his bills, and he's like, he's got nothing to lose now. He might die. So
Yeah.
that's how that all started. You have to see it, man. It's truly like a classic now.
Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, it gets so much pop culture referencing in things, and I'm always like, yep, I don't know what you're talking about. But
Get in the know.
yeah, I need to. Like I'm not very good at keeping up with TV shows. I try.
Get in the know. It's good to see you up and active. I haven't seen you in person for 16 years, I think.
I know, like that's what I'm saying to a lot of people who are doing my conversations in sunglasses. Is like I haven't seen you in forever in real life, IRL.
Well, I haven't seen you like this either.
Yeah, that's true.
You've been buried in a cave or something?
Pretty much. It's been, I've been going through some things. I'm not alone in that. The world has gone mad.
Mad.
But the clouds are passing. Sun's starting to come out. We'll see what happens. But it's precarious times. So I'm trying to do these. That's one reason I'm getting back into doing the YouTube thing after like 4 months off. It's like at 4 months, I was just like deeply depressed. Like I could barely check the mail and like go to work. But like, it's one of those things, like a little hobby that keeps me moving forward. It's
activity is good.
Yeah. So do like a recording and a posting schedule, make myself stick to it. Helps me keep going, like the movie The Never-Ending Story. You saw that as a kid, right?
I can't remember.
Dang it. I'm gonna have to make you watch that movie. There's like the but I
recognize it.
I bet you would. It's highly unlikely that you didn't see that movie as a kid.
What was it called again?
The Never-Ending Story.
1984.
Yeah. I was like not even born in 1984. I wasn't born.
It has like creatures in it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a fantasy film, but the way I look at it, the whole movie is this metaphor for overcoming depression. And like, there's this scene, and I won't spoil it for you. I'll just tell you kind of the concept behind this scene that I relate to so much, where the hero and his horse are walking through what's called the swamps of sadness. And it's like this mud, like they have to just trudge through mud, like hip deep mud. And like its magical properties are
sludge of
the swamps of sadness.
The swamps of sadness. That is so morbid.
It is. No, it's really dark. And like because the magical properties are that the more you're walking through, you just get sadder and sadder. And like it's trying to make you give up and just sink into the mud and die. And like, it's all like the hero just keeps walking is what he's trying to do. And then like his horse stops moving and he's like, come on, come on. It's a brutal movie, but it's so good. Yeah, but it's like, that's how I look at life, is like, keep trudging through the swamps of sadness, because you'll eventually get through it if you don't stop moving, you know?
Action.
Yeah, action. Fake it till you make it.
Just action. Anything you do any action you perform gives you courage and confidence. When you sit home alone, you become insecure and angry.
True story.
And you know, I think it's natural. All of us with COVID, we got used to just being chilling at home alone.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you got to mix it up. You know,
yeah.
Like, I've been going to the gym regularly, and that's nice. I have a group of people there that I get to see, and
nice.
You know, it's good. Good. Do some shit. Go do some shit, boy.
Yeah. I'm gonna start going to the gym again soon. I just got offered a new job like an hour ago, so
really?
That's going to change my options pretty much.
I'm listening. Tell me about it. Give it to me.
Well, I mean, there's not much to tell. It's like I've been trying for weeks. Like I've been in the process. I had to figure out how to tie a tie for the first time in 9 years. That was exciting. but like, yeah, so I've been waiting to see if they'll make me an offer. Just got the email today.
What are you doing? What's the role?
I'm not quite sure yet. Like it's there's a lot that goes on there. But yeah, starting a new job. What's good about it is that it'll be more reliable than Lyft. You know, like I just had to put my car in the shop again and couldn't afford it. Because I mean, my car, she's bougie. She's bougie. She's a bougie queen. I can't even change the battery myself. Like the computer resets. Like if I put a new battery in, first of all, you have to disassemble the entire front end of the car to get the battery out. And then if you get it back in and get everything put together, the car won't start because you have to have the equipment to reset the computer. I had to put it in the shop. It cost me $300 to change a battery.
$300 is nothing. My car, I pay like $600-700. They have a programming fee. It's like $200.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get a programming fee. Like there was labor and there was the battery. That was all that was on the list. Oh, and
only BMW can do that. So it's like they really monopolize it.
Yeah. It's a racket. It's wrong. I don't like it. Like I used to have that big giant Caprice classic convertible. I could fix everything on that myself. I could change the oil. I could change the battery. I chipped my tooth fixing the spark or the shock absorbers myself. It was like the Millennium Falcon. Unfortunately, it was like the Millennium Falcon, so I was constantly having to do repairs on it. But I could.
Big jumps through. Sorry, I'm tired. Any light speed jumps?
I used to like if I was in a school zone, I'd be driving slow, and then like as soon as I got to the thing, I'd punch it and just speed out, pretend I was going through light speed because I was that kind of a nerd, man.
Dude, I think I was going through Oklahoma one time and I got a ticket for show of acceleration. You ever heard of that?
What? No, I've gotten pulled over for suspicious driving before, but
they had this like insane list for everything you could do. So it's like, it doesn't even matter if you're not going over the speed limit. If you haul ass out of a light, that's what you get.
That's ridiculous. Why is that wrong? I mean, green means go, right? Like you're not surpassing the speed limit.
Got me, son.
Yeah, I just
thought this is the first place I've seen. I think there was another one for noise, like if your car was too loud.
Huh. Was it a rich neighborhood?
Man, I don't even remember. This was 20 years ago. But
okay. I mean, that's where I used to get pulled over for suspicious driving, was in more hoity-toity areas. And, suspicious driving, what that really translates to is you were driving through a rich neighborhood in a hoopty with a Mexican in your car. And that's so you get pulled over and they don't tell you why, just suspicious driving. What even is that? Oh, it's him, isn't it? Like, okay. Racism.
A Mexican tried taking an Iranian.
Right.
Yeah.
I should get a hoopty, put you in the car. We should drive through, see if we get pulled over for suspicious driving and wear it as a badge of honor.
I'll be like that song, on the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Holla at me.
Jeez.
Christ.
Oh my gosh. You're Mr. Slave. Have you been watching a lot of South Park recently or something?
No, it's just something that gets in my head sometimes. I did watch all of South Park like in the last 6 months.
Really? I'm several years behind.
Oh, wow.
On a lot of things, but South Park, I think the last season I watched was 16.
I'm like 15 years behind on The Simpsons. That used to be my favorite.
Oh, man.
30 some years it's going.
Yeah, like it started in 89.
Everyone involved in it is multi-millionaires.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Voice actors, everybody, like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's truly amazing. Is it the longest running show in history? I would imagine it is.
I don't know. I know it's at least the longest running primetime cartoon.
It's like 30 some seasons, 31 or 2 seasons. So it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm kind of ADD, so it's hard to pay attention. But if I do, I still enjoy it. Homer is my hero.
Yeah, that was a great show. Like I think I haven't watched it since the 90s. So like early 90s.
Well, chiggity.
I'm more behind than you are. My mom did a whole class. Like she taught a whole class about the Simpsons, like relating it to religion. She did it at her church. It was really interesting. I still have her Marge Simpson wig in my garage. My mother wore a Marge Simpson wig to teach a class.
Dude, you know that the Simpsons predicted Trump being president?
Yeah.
COVID. What the hell?
Yeah, it's freaky. And like that elevator scene that they did with Trump in that episode, it happened in real life.
I know. And it was like
dude holding up a sign and everything. Huh?
It was like 15 years ago. 20 years ago when that came out. Like it's kind of freaky. It's kind of, it's freaky. I don't know what else to say.
It's really freaky. It's like, is that show being run by a time traveler? Or is it just coincidence? I mean, is it just coincidence because it's like you're writing a cartoon and you're trying to come up with an absurd scenario. And then when an absurd scenario happens in real life, it mirrors.
Makes sense. And how else would you know? Like, who could predict that Donald J. Trump?
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Like, I still can't believe that happened. So dude, basically, we had a game show host for president.
We're about to again. Believe me.
Oh, I hope not. I don't think.
There's no one that can like get the votes that Biden got. And Biden this time won't get those votes because he hasn't done a lot of what he said, apparently. So,
yeah, I mean, he's done a lot. It's just he hasn't been able to do as much because he doesn't control the Senate. Like, we need a supermajority in the Senate so the Republicans can't filibuster crap. But it's annoying. It's so annoying. Just watching the rise of fascism in this country is terrifying. But I don't think Trump is going to win again. I don't think he's going to run again.
Yeah, I think he is, and he's probably going to win.
I hope not. We'll see.
Look, I think if I'm not mistaken, he had 62 million votes, and Biden had 64 million. It was like a 2 million spread, less than 2 million. That means half of our country.
Half of our country is crazy, in my opinion.
Straight up, it's them incestual hillbillies.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
hillbillies.
It freaks me out. I don't know what to do about it except vote. Like, I can't wait to vote, hopefully, Greg Abbott out of office. But, it's crazy. It is crazy that it's such a tight race when he's so objectively doing terrible things to us. Like, he spent the past year trying to kill us. Like, trying to kill us in a freeze. The abortion thing, the bounty hunter thing. Now he's gumming up supply chains at the border. He's a bad governor and a bad man. I don't like him. I've never voted for that for that dude.
Me, never will.
But Beto has run for several things and lost. That
Beto would be, I think, an unbelievable president.
He would.
He's got his finger on the pulse.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got the youth and energy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'd be incredible. He's going for like governor of Texas or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is what we need so badly.
Can he win against Abbott in a red state?
Well, I mean, it's close. They're kind of neck and neck. I think Abbott is ahead by like a very tiny margin right now.
Which is happening right now? Okay, I didn't even know.
Yeah. So like, it's just a matter of turning out to vote, because that's what frustrates me. Like, Texas is a red state because nobody votes. Like, we have very low voter turnout, but if you look at our demographics, we are demographically the same as California. It's like we should be a blue state, which is why the Republicans put so much effort into voter suppression.
A lot of Democrats don't vote.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's voter turnout. So if people will actually get off their butts and vote and understand the importance of voting, I think, yeah, Beto can get in easy. But as it stands, it's a pretty close race, but we've got till November. So all I can do is vote and speak out. Say, Greg Abbott's a weasel. He's the diseased anus of a rabid weasel.
Come here. I'm sorry. I'm fostering a cat. I may keep her. She's been abandoned. Beautiful Persian kitty. I've had her for 3 days. This is the first time I'm seeing her.
Really? Yeah, it takes cats a while to warm up.
In the middle of the night, she comes in my room and starts screaming in the middle of the night.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, like woke me up like 3 times, 3 days in a row. It's like she's been traumatized or something. So I'm trying to get her to like assimilate to me and to my cats, because that would be a better life for her. But if she doesn't assimilate to them, I might let my sister keep her because they don't have any pets and she could just be their own,
Yeah.
What's heartbreaking is the jerk, cocksucker, fuck-faced, dildo breath douchebag that owned her declawed her.
Oh.
So fuck you, Hossein. Motherfucker. Am I allowed to cuss on your show, by the way?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
You didn't cuss earlier. Yourself.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know why. It's just
it's because you're the host. You got to keep it tight.
Yeah, I guess so. It was instinct, man. I shouldn't drop an F-bomb, but you can drop as many as you like. Just, between every word or so.
That called for it. You mutilated a creature of God. You're a fucking douche.
Right.
Period. So anyway, I don't know her yet. Her name is Lucy, but it makes me love her even more and want to protect her, coddle her.
Right.
So she's never been outside cat.
Mm-hmm.
And I leave the door open with this good weather and my cats come and go as they please. Now she was like staring out there, like, dare I go? And then And then I talked to her and she ran away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cats, man. It takes them a while to warm up to people, but especially I would assume if they've been traumatized.
I think she's been moved around a lot, and I think she was like not well for a long time, and they didn't give her the care she needed. So the guy that brought her to me,
mhm.
his daughter is a vet, and they said they spent like $700 getting her fixed and stuff. She's 13; she'd never been fixed,
Mhm.
and so they say she's better. I don't know. To me, I mean, she seems very scared and timid, and then at night she's like. At my other cats. And I'm like, shush, I'm trying to sleep. It's 1:30, it's 4:30, it's 6:30. Like, chill. They're nocturnal, so nighttime they get really active.
Yeah. Yeah. Cats. How are your other two cats doing? I know you were having some issues before.
Yeah, when I saw you back in the 1970s, yes, we were having issues. But for the last year now, it's like they kind of grew up.
Uh-huh.
And there's less accidents, less issues. It's really cute because cats don't come when you call them, but
right.
They come when I call them by name. So like when they're outside and I call them to come inside, Prince comes running in faster than Blazing Saddles. Cotton takes 5 steps and then looks around for 10 minutes. 5 more steps, looks around for 10. Come get inside the freaking house. So then I got to go take her treat thing and shake it. And then she is literally in my face before I'm done even shaking it. It's funny, man. They love those treats. Like, it's insane how much they love those treats.
Mm-hmm.
They're crazy about them.
Weird. What are the treats? I should try some. Maybe they're good.
If you watch Trailer Park Boys, there was an episode where Ricky's eating Bubbles' cat's treats. And Ricky's like, they're not bad, actually. And he just keeps eating them. And Bubbles is like, so you're just going to keep eating them then? And he was just throwing them down. So you might like them because if I remember, you eat crazy stuff, right?
I mean, I eat what's there, sawdust, whatever.
Speaking of eating, I'm so hungry, like my head hurts.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
Starving. As soon as this is over, I'm literally going to kill myself. I'm going to eat so much.
Just eat till you burst.
I'm literally, next time you call me, I'll be splattered around the house.
Cool. Take pics. Picture it didn't happen. He posted on Instagram your dramatic death scene. I'm a fan.
The cowboy movie.
Oh yeah, you did have a dramatic death scene.
Yeah, I did, my friend.
Yeah, that was good stuff. Oh, what are you doing now? What are you working on? I mean, other than a family thing, film-wise, anything in the works?
I played in a short film a few months ago. I don't know when it'll be done. It was Never Too Cold for Ice Cream, Never Too Hot for Soup.
And that makes me hungry.
I know, right? I played Dr. Ali. I have, like 1 page of lines, not much.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that turns out. It's kind of like a Black Lives Matter story.
Uh-huh.
So I think it could get some traction.
Cool.
So I did recently another commercial for a company called Slice.
Uh-huh.
And I got the lead in that commercial. It's a smaller company, but they're on the rise. It's a really cool product. And they turned our 2 days of work into 5 commercials. I'm in 4 of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're comical, so it was fun. I got to totally be I don't know, what do you call it? Joker.
Oh, okay. Funny
so
guy.
That's cool. I also did last week, I did a corporate training video for Amazon Freight. I did a T-Mobile commercial a while back.
Oh, you got to be in one of those corporate training videos? Was it cheesy and weird?
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times. I met this girl on Bumble one time and she worked at 7-Eleven. She goes, dude, you're in our videos. She's like, I recognize you. I was like, hey.
That's hilarious.
Right. So we I don't know what happened. We never met, but I thought that was interesting that she recognized me. She was so confident. She was like, I know that's you. I was like, damn.
Wow. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
you're recognizable.
So we'll see. I've been auditioning a lot for a lot of good opportunities. Some feature films, a lot of big commercials, but it's so competitive on the commercials, man. Like if you land one, you're lucky. Which I have, so I am lucky.
Yeah, you've been in a few. You've been in a
I've probably done a dozen.
Yeah, that's pretty darn good.
That's not bad. I mean, it's not 4 years since I started acting professionally, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's pretty good for 4 years, man. A lot of people.
Picky. I'm so busy now that like the short films that don't pay anything, I don't even look at them anymore. Especially if they want you to travel, they need to at least cover your travel and pay you something.
Yeah, I agree.
If I was rich, I probably would do some more, but I'm not, so I gotta work.
Right. True story of everyone's life. Like it's hard to get rich in the arts. Like, people who aren't in the arts tend to think it's like, oh, you have a book out, you're rich, or oh, you've been in a movie, you're rich.
They don't know.
No.
There's no perspective. Like people think I'm a big deal. Some people, very few. But it's like, why do you think that? Like, what? I haven't done anything. But for some people, they never do anything. So when they see somebody doing something, they're inspired by it.
Yeah, and that's good to be an inspiration to people. But yeah,
like you're an inspiration because your dream was always to be a writer, and you're a writer,
right?
So that's inspiring for me.
Oh, so, thank you.
And my short 4 year, less than 3.5 year career, August will be 4 years. I've had that, been lucky.
Yeah. I mean, it's inspirational watching you get in film roles and such.
Like
it's good.
It was like you were inspiring me, because I kind of got lucky. I went to a what do they call it? Talent search, and did a monologue, and I was picked up like that. I have friends that are submitting to all these agencies and not even getting replies. They're just as interesting as me. I guess the gods of acting.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fortunate.
Recently we were talking about getting me an agent in LA. But I talked to him yesterday, and the feedback was they're starting to go back to like in-person auditions. It cost me $500 every time just to go for an audition. But
you can go to LA for $500.
I'm just lowballing it. It's probably
way lowballing it.
I'm just saying, like, because a lot of shoots are just one day.
Yeah.
So you could fly, like, not that I would. Probably fly in the night before, sleep good, do my work, and then leave either that night or the next day.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it was. Like when I went to LA, that was years ago, and it was so expensive, but it was like in and out, like I wasn't a tourist. I was there for business, flew in, like you said, stayed in a hotel, did the stuff, flew home.
What was the business?
I was a meeting with movie people about Metronomes, The Shaman's Apprentice.
Yeah.
It was like I had several pitch meetings.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind. It was a whirlwind weekend, or it was just a couple days. I don't remember if it was an actual weekend, but I remember it was the same. Like it was 2013, and so it was the same weekend that Sharknado debuted on the Sci-Fi Channel or whatever. And I'm seeing all these ads for Sharknado, and I'm like, if that can get made into a movie, it's like anyone has a chance. It is always worth going to pitch meetings and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. You got to try. But a lot of these are just relationship based. Like
right.
when I tried to sell my script I called like 50 agencies in LA. And they were like, you should get a manager because you're not ready for an agent. The manager would be your first step. But like no one will consider you if you don't have something published.
Right.
Or you're not referred by somebody they respect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have either one of those. So.
Yeah.
But we prevail. We'll keep trying.
Yeah, true story.
We'll keep banging the wall till it collapses.
Heck yeah. Burn it all down. Destroy the world until you own it.
Hey, but listen, back to Metronomes. It was one of my favorite books, all-time favorite books. It was.
Oh, thank you.
I felt like I was literally in this fantasy land.
Uh-huh.
And even though it was a book, it was like, you know how Avatar is so amazing, all these amazing creatures.
Right, true.
You did an Avatar / Harry Potter. I mean, it was unbelievable. I really think it's just a matter of time that gets discovered. You know what? Like, if I ever have any influence, I'll definitely promote it because I think it could be like the next Harry Potter.
Heck yeah.
It's very unique take. The characters are really amazing.
Thank you.
No, it was a joy. I don't read a lot of fiction. I don't have a lot of time. So when I do, I want to read something quality, and that was definitely bang bang. And then also the book that we went over because we were going to make it into
movie. The Thing in the Attic.
Yeah, honestly, that's pretty legit too. I think if I may give some feedback.
Oh, of course.
I think there's so much gore and crazy on TV.
Uh-huh.
That if the only thing I recommend is trying to enhance his like scariness or
what, the Goblin?
Yeah.
Just because he's a cartoony kind of monster. And
I didn't get that he was cartoony, but I got there's just more. You could do more to kind of separate yourself on that one. But other than that, that was also a great story.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that one still hasn't been published, but hopefully this year that one's going to come out. Like I ran in. Say what?
The Salamati means like, well, it means cheers, but it really means like to your health. And so you said you're trying to do something. So I'm saying that Salamati, like, go get it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Another new word.
Sorry for the interruption.
No, it wasn't an interruption. That was an addition. But yeah, no, I love that book, but it's going to be a series once I actually get it out. Yeah, but I've run into trouble with that's one thing, if you're doing indie publishing, you have to work with other artists and such, which I love doing. I love working with other artists, but everyone's doing it indie. Everyone's got their day jobs. And I had that with a cover artist who keeps going to prison. And so that was
a girl, right?
No, this is a different artist.
He keeps going to prison.
Yeah. So I'm like, I've come up with some ideas to do some photography stuff for a cover. And I'm going to see if that comes out the way I want it to. And then it's cheaper to put it out, and I can get it out faster without having to, hope my cover artist stays out of trouble.
We just need to find you another cover artist. It's not that complicated.
Yeah, but
there's a shit ton of unbelievable artists in Texas.
Oh yeah, there are a lot.
Dallas, Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've worked with several of them.
Just pick someone who's responsible and has good follow-up and a fair rate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you could offer to put their signature on the artwork too, so they can kind of brand themselves.
Oh, well, I always do. Most of them put their signature on it. I have some who don't. And I've even said, could probably sign this somewhere, like hide your signature in there, like artists do, to make sure, because I give them credit inside the book, but not everyone sees that, like people don't read like the legalese on the first page there usually.
Well, at least you try.
Yeah. But I fully believe in giving artists credit. Like everyone who participates in a project should be recognized for it. You look like you want to kill somebody.
For sure. No, I got to pee so bad I can barely.
Oh, okay. Well,
I've been holding it for 10 minutes. I can hold it for another few.
like fine, go. You stayed your hour.
I'm on my second beer. Sorry.
Yeah, you should do these things. You just have a urinal with you, like, or one of those little things, and just pee in it.
Trailer park boys have piss jugs.
Oh my gosh. I could tell you stories I probably shouldn't tell.
Piss jugs? You've used a piss jug?
I mean, Gatorade bottles, like when
just too lazy to pull over and whip it out?
No, this is like, no, it's worse. This is like living in mom's garage years, caretaker years, and it's like, I gotta pee so bad, but if I go out there, mom is gonna start listing things that she needs me to do and nagging and getting up. It was like, I have a Gatorade bottle here. I'm just gonna.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
It is disgusting, but it was
fucking vile. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
You do what you gotta do. I mean,
do what you gotta do. The cat just went upstairs. She's getting bold.
That's good. That's good. I'm surprised you're not breeding Persian cats yet. Like,
you know what, man? I often regret fixing my cats because they're so amazing, and the thought of like in 10, 15 years of them dying is just unbearable.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I had their babies running around, it was kind of like part of them. But I had them fixed, unfortunately. The reason that people were like, they act crazy, they hump, the females have periods all over the house.
Oh, yeah.
It just seemed like a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And they're healthier when they're fixed for some reason. And the males, for example, are less aggressive.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, though. I'm torn. And I mean, because ultimately that's also a mutilation.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true.
It's not like declawing declawing a cat is like, to me, should be literally a crime because like 80% of their attention is on their front paws. They constantly do scratched pads. They like to climb things, Anyway.
Yeah, it's a part of their biology. It's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to have claws. And then, if they get out, if they get lost, they don't have any way to defend themselves.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. But, what can you do? And like in a lot of places, it's the law. You have to get them fixed unless you get a breeder's license, at least with dogs. I imagine it's the same with cats.
I think that only refers to like certain breeds. I don't think there's any real regulation at all.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So like if you have a dog or a cat that's like a certain breed, that breeder doesn't want anybody to, like when I ordered Balinese cats, which never arrived, I had to promise that I'd have them fixed.
Yeah.
That was a contingency. So because they don't want you to breed.
Right.
I bought my Persian cats from a guy who just has Persian cats who have babies from time to time. Not like a breeder,
Right.
But he gave me two beautiful little mamas.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. I'm hopefully like, that's kind of my end game this year. If I get my happy ending, like in my vlog, I'm trying to tell a story. I don't know how it ends this year because I'm in such a place, where like things could go dramatically bad or dramatically good. getting this job offer. And there's a couple other things that are pointing towards a happy ending. So end of the year, my plan is if I have it all together, I'm going to get a dog. I'm going to get a puppy. And I don't want to neuter him, When I freaking introduce him in my vlog, his name will be a surprise. What kind of dog are you
planning on getting?
Golden Retriever. I've been researching, like temperaments
and smartest, right?
They're pretty smart, but they're not so smart that I have to get them a job or they'll tear up my house. Like that. So I've been researching like intelligence, temperament, lifespan. Golden Retriever seems about perfect for me.
Dude. Dog is a big commitment. Walk every day, clean up their crap.
Yeah. But I've had a dog. I had a dog for 13 years. It's a good relationship. Like it's kind of like for me, I feel like dogs and humans are just we have such a symbiotic thing. Like we're good for each other. I think we've co-evolved.
It's like God literally designed dogs for human beings.
Right.
There's no other purpose. Because they truly are your best friend.
Yeah.
They say if you want to learn how to have a good life or whatever, be like a dog. Just be excited all the time.
Right. Like their priorities, man. It's like they don't have any shame about things, and they're happy and they don't wallow in misery. Like a dog gets sick, it tries to get up and moving as soon as it can. It doesn't milk it. It's just they're little fur balls of joy.
I want a dog, and actually I would like a golden or like a black retriever like what you're gonna get, because I heard they're smart and their hair is really beautiful. I think they shed a lot though.
Oh yeah, all dogs, especially long-haired dogs, shed like crazy, but even the short-haired ones like huskies, I have a friend who has short-haired huskies and they shed like crazy.
I have a friend that has like a 1,700 square foot house, and it's not that big. But he's got German Shepherds. And so he has 2 Roombas in his living room that run simultaneously.
Right.
Because they shed so much. I was like, bro, do you have a Roomba in here and right there? He's like, yeah, bro. That's the only way to keep up.
Yeah. I mean, because they've got them that are specifically designed for pets. But, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up so you can pee.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah, because your eyes are starting to turn yellow. don't want things to start leaking out. But thanks for being my guest again on my silly little show.
Any excuse to hang out with you, bro. You're so hard to get a hold of, and I mean, literally, I text you, and 3 months later, I get a reply. What the fuck?
Yeah, I've been going through some things, like I said.
Well, go through some things, but stay connected.
I try.
Listen, compartmentalize. You say, okay, I'm going to be depressed 23 hours a day. But in this 1 hour, I'm going to talk to Arrash. I'm going to talk to my sister. And you can do 1 hour, take 1 hour to reply to all your texts. And it connects you, and it gives you something to do, and it gets you out of your head. An idle mind is a devil's playground. It's completely true. An idle mind. Have you heard that? It's so true. And inactivity breeds fear and insecurity. Remember what we said at the beginning?
Oh yeah, true.
Action creates courage and a forward motion. You feel confident. So listen, man, I was depressed for like 6 years. You know that.
Yeah.
And now that I'm out of it, I think I'm out of it. I'm starting to enjoy everything again.
Yeah.
With my friends, going out, eating different foods, just so I want that for you. And I think that's what helps me is I force myself.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's what I've been doing. It's like swamps of sadness. Keep moving. That's why I've bothered to even apply for jobs when I haven't gotten any interviews in like 3 years. I finally got one. I finally got a job offer today.
I can't wait to hear about this job. I'm actually interviewing for a new job myself.
Oh, really? What?
Because I'm broke. I haven't made money in a couple of years.
Right.
And then I had lost my biggest account, and then COVID hit, and just my business went.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Understood.
All right, homie.
All right.
Don't be a stranger. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yep, my pleasure to have you on the show.
If anyone watches this whole hour, please comment in the notes below because I want to know. Did anyone watch for a whole hour? I'll fucking send you a thank you card and maybe some Tiff's treats.
I mean, you're gonna get held to that if somebody actually does.
I love this type of stuff, but I don't have time for an hour.
Yeah, no, this is the kind of stuff I play in the background when I'm doing other things.
That's fair, but then you miss things,
Right.
But no, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, homie. Well,
All right.
Before I piss in this fucking bottle.
See, it's a thing.
I'm out this mug.
All right.
All right, bro.
All right, I'll talk to you later, dude.
Peace out, brother.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Pee.
Have fun, pee.
I'm going. It's going to be the best pee ever.